What's up guys, back into yet another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with volume 19, the chapters Ambition Boy and Den of Evil. Looking forward to seeing what we got. We'll have to just kind of read myself up on what we done last week. From what I remember, one of the girls, Pepe I think her name was, got captured. Maybe for heresy again, I can't exactly remember what the reason was, but obviously the girls have been making quite the noise around the kind of refugee camp. We ended up with Nina and Casca actually running away by them. Well, not exactly Casca by will, but Nina running away with Casca. Looks like they're in quite a bad situation as well. I think they actually got found by that weird kind of cult. And they're going to be doing a witch trial. Puck and Isidro did find them, but yeah, I mean, those two can't really do too much about this by themselves, can they? And they have decided to follow them. Again, I will just read to make myself sure, but Luca was awesome last episode, wasn't she? I really like Isidro as well. He's been an awesome addition, but yeah, she really kind of stood up for Pepe last episode, and again, kind of quite elegantly brought Guts into the story right here, as Guts just kind of breaks people. And yeah, I think again we left off with Isidro and Puck. Still wondering whose eyes these are. Maybe these are the eyes of thinking about it today, maybe they're the kid, maybe that's Guts' child, but I don't think so. I was wondering, what does that kid do in his free time? Like, he shows up at the best times to kind of save Casca and Guts, but what does he do in the meantime? Is he the one watching them? I've got a feeling he probably does watch them a lot, but maybe they're not his eyes, and I'm really not sure. But yeah, everyone's on the lookout for those two, and again, Isidro and Puck do find them. Someone in the comment section made a great point about why does Puck not just fly and tell Guts when he sees Casca? Like, obviously Isidro would give himself away, but surely Puck could just fly off and go find Guts and tell him, yeah, Casca's over here. We'll go to Isidro and we'll follow them. Okay, again, that's a plot hole, but again, I don't mind it too much. It's not the biggest plot hole ever or anything. No, maybe that might even happen next chapter. Yeah, they're getting taken away. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these chapters down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I just went through a phase of emotions right there. First I was like, holy shit, that looks a little bit like Casca from behind. I don't think it is. And then I was like, oh god, we know Varnice's predicament with these type of things. I was like, oh shit, we're getting off to ourselves right now a little bit. So weird, isn't it? Such a weird few chapters in the last volume, wasn't there? So many weird chapters, so much weirdness. Again, that strangeness, like I say about Japan all the time, they're so kind of constrained and they're so kind of serious, and their work ethic is like crazy, and they're so kind of such a straight line that when you do have that kind of free time, when they do what they want to do, when they do go a little bit crazy, that crazy is like what we see in anime and their TV shows. That crazy is a lot more crazy than most. So I feel that like that even relates a bit here. Crazy. Like a like freedom. It's like, well, I don't know now. too complex a subject, to be honest. I don't even really know what I'm talking about. Ambition Boy. Once again, yeah, she always stares at the stakes until the fires burn out. I mean, these guys have kind of got the right idea about her, I think. They think that she's maybe enjoying this, and she is, but in a different way, I think. Such a weird way. It's as if she's spellbound by the flames. Oh, I like what you did there. Spellbound, hey? From, I like what they've done there with the word spellbound, considering the whole events of this arc so far. The witch hunts and the heretics. I have news to report. The heretics hideout. Hi? Oh crap. Well, it was going to be found eventually, I think. That fucking sex hole. Which, this is just really bad timing, isn't it? This is just really bad timing. Really bad timing. This man says he was once their captive, but he escaped and returned. Who is that? Is that... It looks like a normal guy. I say, is that fucking... What's his name? What was it, Juan? I don't think it was Juan, was it? It was a Spanish sounding name. Nina's boyfriend. I was thinking that was maybe him, but I'm not so sure. From his tone, it doesn't sound false. Alright. All forces, prepare to move. There was one more item. A short time ago, a unit came under attack in the slum during an arrest. 4 troops lost their lives in combat. According to the report, the assailant was a single man, all in black, swinging a sword as long as he was tall. All soldiers at the scene confirmed. That's the Black Swordsman. Damn, this is quite the dilemma for Barney's now, isn't it? Which one is she going to go after? She spent so long looking for Guts, and now he's come to her. Can't help but think she's just going to go for Guts, right? And honestly, I hope she does. Spare. Well, maybe I don't care that much because she's a bit of a freak as well, but spare her the sight of that horrible kind of sex dungeon. Although that probably is nothing in comparison to the actual kind of dungeon of torture that we saw in the Holy Ground, to be fair. The Black Swordsman? Is this true? Aye, sir. I believe it is. Grrr. Surely this is divine providence. This time he will. Stand down. Oh, really? You're not going to go for it? We've already been released from the duty of arresting the Black Swordsman. Our first priority now is to cooperate with the Inquisitor in the eradication of the heretics. But do not blur duty with personal bias. I must request that you lead us to the hideout. Wow. I mean, everyone's kind of headed... Well, Guts isn't headed there right now, but a lot of the action is headed there anyway, so... Might kind of be 2 birds or 1 stone here, perhaps. Obviously, she doesn't know that. Is that him? I mean, can't really. I mean, he was only in that chapter before he fell down the thing, so I can't really recognise him. But I think that's probably the guy I was calling Juan. Nina's boyfriend, and fair play to the guy, to be honest. If that happened to me, I'd be pissed. I mean, I'd be pissed to be there anyway. But if I somehow ended up doing all that, and then my girlfriend fucking told everyone to kill me, and they all fucking rampage towards me, I'd be absolutely pissed as hell. Even though, again, she didn't really mean it. I'd be mad. And yes, I don't know if probably would snake. What else could you do at this time? It's not like you can get your own back. Probably would snake on him. Be a little rat. Or maybe even more likely, I'll just try and run off by myself. pretend I did die down there. Alright. We move out soon. I guess that's why his tone made it believable as well, because that fucking horrible experience for him. Serpico's got his eyes open. Hold short. The Black Swordsman. He is. He's here in Albion. Damn. I reckon if I went back and read those earlier chapters in the last volume with Varnish doing all that strange sex stuff with Guts' sword and that probably would make even more sense now, wouldn't it? Now we kind of know a little bit more about her. His little Isidro, get out of here. Get out of here, my bro. I'm not sure they'll be doing anything that crazy in daylight, will they? I mean, it's not daylight down there. It's a pit, but surely not. Bingo is right. It looks like the bad guy's hideout. Everyone! What the heck are they doing? It's a naked pie. So they are. Well, they're not exactly. Fuck's sake. They're not exactly doing the stuff now, but tonight is a holy night to be remembered. As all of you know, the stone pillar. Is that JoJo's reference? As all of you know, the stone pillar defied. Deified? The stone pillar deified. I've never heard that word, I don't think. Defiled? No, that's not it. It's like defied. Deified. Is that an I or an L? It's all in capitals, so I can't really tell if it's an I. Well, if it's all in capitals, it is an I. Why is it all in it? Every I have only just noticed that, but every fucking every piece of text is in capitals. Is it just meant to be defy? Because there's nothing coming up here for deified. Maybe it's just a typo. The stone pillar defiled. I don't know. Let's read it first. The stone pillar something in the tower of conviction is no longer potent nor significant. It's neither. It's not defied or defiled. Stone pillar. Is that just the name of the pillar? Deified? I guess so. Sorry. I guess that's just the name of the pillar. Doesn't really make sense otherwise. The stone pillar. The stone pillar deified in the tower of conviction is no longer potent nor significant. It has no power to manifest even a single mystery. I kind of want to zoom in so I don't have to look at that. It has no power to manifest even a single mystery. The tower has instead been reduced to a vile lodge of swine who use sophistry in an attempt to oppress and control us. I'll have to look that one up as well. Sophistry. The use of a clever but false argument, especially with the intention of deceiving. A fallacious argument. Okay. But we are aware of the one truly deserving of reverence, the one possessing power. Tonight, the harbinger of the promised day, the holy symbol denoted by our master. Is that? Oh god, I don't like that. Born fucking went ahead. What is going on? But they wouldn't bring. Would they bring someone in like this to get fucking? They wouldn't, would they? I can't imagine you'd bring someone in like this to be put on the stake. Almost treating her like a. Is he pointing to her? This reminds. Funny enough, this reminds me of fucking the Scooby-Doo movie. I mean, this is a little bit more messed up, but like in a cave, they bring Scooby-Doo in. If you guys ever see this movie, I used to love these movies, by the way, both of them, the first and the second. The first one was a lot better in my opinion. But again, this was like 15, 20 years ago. I love the animated movies as well. The Zombie Island one, that was really good as a kid. Probably one of the reasons I got into horror. That was actually quite horrific. Not really sure what to type in here. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of the scene in this cave, and then there he is with Scooby-Doo on like some kind of... Oh, I'm not sure why it brought me back to that, but that's just what I'm envisioning here. So yeah, they're treating her like some kind of like god. Again, interesting, isn't it? It's Casca. So that's her. Oh, so they are still thinking she's a witch, but... Black witch? Oh. Our sorceress. They're actually not... They're not gonna kill her? Oh god. Got to a lot of censoring again today, aren't I, for fuck's sake? Anything involved with these guys. Oh dear. You guys probably won't be able to see this page. Actually, the left side should be right. Yeah, it took ages. Last time we were with these people, it took absolutely ages. What a horrible page for someone to walk in that would have been. Well, not the worst, actually. She is evidence of our belief, a miracle in and of herself. And on this auspicious night, one of our faithful shall be granted an honour greater than she deserves. Gonna die? They're gonna get Casca to kill her or something? This is weird. This is weird. It's the girl who was with Casca. Whoa, whoa. This looked bad to you? Rejoice, daughter Nina. By this great task you will You will expiate your crime of trying to steal her away for yourself. No, let me go. We shall now cut out her heart. It shall be an offering to the witch. And after the witch, there's Satan. there's the guy wearing the bloody, what is it? What animal is that? I forget the name of it. I think these are quite common animals in America, are they not? Don't really see them too much here. I forget what. I'm a bit stupid on that. I forget what they're called. Deer? No, that's not a deer, is it? It's a goat. I mean, yeah, I think it is a goat head, but it's quite big for a goat head, isn't it? Quite big indeed. A massive goat. Okay. Quite the lanky guy, isn't he, as well? This is some weirdness. So they're not actually gonna burn her at the stake, which I thought might happen down here. Which leads me to believe maybe all these guys, maybe the Holy Iron Chain Knights make it in time and they end up killing a lot of these guys and taking Casca, and then that's how she's put on the stake, perhaps. Interesting. Shall mingle with our great goat. Well, there we go. Shall mingle with our great goat. I don't know why it took me so long to remember that. I mean, we do have plenty of goats in the UK, but again, I think it's just because it was so big it threw me off a little. I've never seen a goat this big in my life. Probably are out there somewhere. Do you know what I really like? I really like those mountain goats. I don't think I've ever seen one, but they just stand on like the smallest ledge you've ever seen. I just find it quite funny. Just you look up at this giant mountain and you just see a goat just standing there like it's nothing. Shall mingle with our great goat and become a true member of our family. So they have to prove themselves. they're innocent witches and to prove that they're innocent to not get killed. Why don't they have to prove that they're a witch in this situation, if you know what I'm saying? She's done nothing to, well, everyone kind of saw the demon stuff, but other than that, there's always that initial incident, isn't there? But then they have to kind of prove themselves after. Why in this situation does she not have to prove herself? They've already kind of fully accepted it. Maybe again it's that kind of crazed state of mind where they're ready to kind of accept anything quite easily and readily. This is so wrong. Yeah, and you haven't even seen the worst of it, Isidro. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Gah. Even if I go get guts now, it won't be in time. Clack. Hey, Puck. I'll buy some time here. You fly full speed and find guts. There we go. This is the first I've heard of you being competent, by the way. Useless kid. Piss off, you. You're in no position. Exactly. Puck, you should have flew off ages ago. I've got the high ground, you see. Oh shit. That Star Wars reference. I have the high ground. I mean, it does have the high ground. Can't really use it that well, surely. I mean, I'd love it if little Isidro had some like little bombs or something, just chuck some bombs at him, just blow this whole place up. Except for Casca, of course. Lovely. You can't! No! No! Well, I guess she's going to get an even quicker death than... I need to stop zooming in because that makes it an absolute pain to censor. She's going to get a quicker death than maybe she even expected. Honestly, it'd probably be the least painful death that could come to her as well. She has the choice of getting her heart cut out, which is the best of the options in my opinion, dying to a disease, or getting burnt alive. So personally, I'd probably just take my heart getting cut out. That would be painful in and of itself. It would be a lot quicker than the other two, I think. Oh, let's go. Got him right in the eye. Fucking slug looking man. That chin though. I've got a pretty bad chin myself. That chin. But yeah. Nice shot. What's wrong? Oh, not bad. How'd you like me now? What are all these references? That's another reference right there, isn't it? I can't remember what to. Might just be the song. I don't like using such a poor man's technique any more than I got it though. It's too common for someone who's going to be a big time swordsman. But I've got no choice right now. A thief who throws stones? Oh, Isidro means stone thief. What do you know? I knew you'd say it. I really do like Isidro. Him and Puck are great, aren't they? Such a great duo. As he's noticed. Hey, all you limp dick cultists. Quit screwing around in this old wet musty hole. I'll rat on you all. I mean, again, the army's ready on their way here, hopefully. You limp dick cultists. Musty hole. Yeah, I mean, that is quite the description of this, isn't it? A wet, musty hole. Ugh, I hate to think what it smells like in this place. Every time I think of that, I always get the jitters. It must smell absolutely disgusting. Now, Puck, go! Roger. Bro, until your iron arm gives out. And he really is setting off at the speed of light. Fucking hell. Yeah, look at Isidro's reaction. He really is off, isn't he? Love that from you, Puck. Make a big appeal to my man Guts for me. Just take it all out. Fuck it up. Let's go. Let's go. Isidro, man, what a legend. Grr. Drag him down. We'll sacrifice him too. Grr. Grr. If you care so much, why don't you sacrifice yourselves? Rat ass bastards. Apologies. Stupid cheese dicks. Can't get a thing done without swarming. True. You can all be sacrifices to my ambition. Rattle them off. Let's go. Nice shots as well, by the way. We're actually doing quite a lot of damage with just some rocks. This guy's getting a teeth fucking caved in. Fools! I feel like we're talking too much though. No one's ever talked this much and got away with it. I say that they have, but might be being a little too much now. Might end up getting paid back a little bit. Hope not, but fools, you're taking me on stark naked? Talk about one big weak spot. True. And your real weak spot's exposed too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. True. I mean, you just chuck rocks at their dick. To top it off, from here you're completely visible, and I've got tons of ammo. I don't know how I'd feel about touching those rocks though. Again, like I said, they got the must of and the probably getting coated in all sorts of filth. In the year since I ran off from my village, I've wandered aimlessly without food or water through a kingdom full of roving Kushan. It says roving, but I imagine that's roaming. Roaming Kushan and bandits. I've been in trouble tons of times, but it was worth it, since now there's this big chance dangling right in front of me. No way I'm not going to take it. If I can get through this, I can open the door to my ambition. No matter what, I'll win. I do really like Isidro. And what's this here? And if things go well, I might even get my choice for the very first. You might say. Although, probably best not, considering, again, one of these girls has an STD, and I imagine maybe some of the other ones might as well. Probably not the best choice. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say Luca would probably be the best choice, but maybe because she's the eldest, she might actually be the most popular. I'd hope that would be the case, but maybe not. Please, be gentle. Nah, maybe all five. Oh, Isidro. Again, you're thinking too much, my dude. You're talking too much. Eee! Joe! As we actually crack the rock on this guy's face. They're actually getting quite close now. And there's a lot of these guys, so... What are you doing? Who the hell? Elaine, now we should... Wait, is it night time? Well, we know they can appear in the day as well, so perhaps these are just weaker. I thought it was daytime right here. I think it is daytime, but maybe because we're in a cave in the darkness, and we know they can come in the daytime. They're just weaker. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, they start creeping up from the darkness. The creeping darkness. What is that? I love the fact. Oh shit! I love the fact all these guys are trapped in here. Let's hope Isidro don't let them up. Not obviously not good Nina and Casca in here, but wow. Fucking hell. Here they are. That's a cool shot, isn't it? Kind of merging with the smoke. Elaine! Hurry! Light is fading! I see. So it's now becoming nighttime. Damn it. Aren't we knights because we ride horses? Really? That's what distinguishes people as knights to this guy? The fact that knights ride horses? No. I mean, knights do ride horses, but you're not a knight because you ride a horse. Mountain climbing is full armour. Mountain climbing in full armour is no job for frail aristocrats. Agreed. You there. If you have time to chatter, move your legs. Marching is an army's foundation. It is indeed, isn't it? You see a lot of displays and such from armies of their march, and a lot of the time I actually watched a slight kind of documentary on the British kind of army. The people that work at the Queen's Palace, or what used to be the Queen's Palace, they prepare a lot just for kind of a display of their marching. They prepare a lot. Like what you see in schools with like uniform. I feel like that's maybe why American schools are a little crazy. In the UK, pretty much every school, not every school, pretty much every school has like a uniform, and that does, like it says, a uniform is to unify. It does very much do that. It stops kind of bullying and such, and just a good idea in general for me, I feel personally. Again, it just brings up situations where if you, it's a little bit off topic, but if you do have a kid that's poorer than other kids, they will very much kind of stand out, won't they? It just brings that situation upon you. But again, a uniform kind of very much settles that a little bit. Obviously not totally. I mean, there's loads of bullying and such, but I don't think it's quite as bad. He's lively for his age. Agreed. I want to end it here. This gruesome duty. I don't blame you, bro. It is a gruesome duty, isn't it? That is it. So they are here, and fucking hell, this is everything kind of convergent now, isn't it? The dirty cultists, the Iron Chain Knights, demons, Casca, Guts is on his way. No Mosgus. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Mosgus. Really looking forward to it. Right, Unit 1 through Unit 1 through 4. Follow me. The rest deploy at the cave's mouth. Seize those who flee. Look at this squad. That's a cool shot right there, isn't it? Again, I really love the armor. Although these guys kind of ruining it a little bit. How frail they look, but that is these guys, really, isn't it? This guy in the back here as well. They don't look very convicted. They don't look like they have much conviction at all, do they? Everyone apart from these three, as it should be, considering these are all kind of rich kids who've just been put here. They're not kind of real warriors. But these three look brilliant, don't they? This armor's so cool. So Serpico's as well. All forces, move in. Restrain them. Heretics! Resistance will be met without mercy. Shame of me. What the? It looks like everyone's been fucking. Where's Isidro right now? Fucking hell. Hopefully he gets to run away. Shape me. There they are. The silhouettes of the men taken over by the spirits. Things just got a lot worse. Oh, better, you could say. I don't know. Well, to be fair, yeah, probably have been worse. I like the fact all these people got killed, but I also don't like the fact that now they're killed, they're being used, and that actually does make things more dangerous. Oh dear. And that is the end of this chapter, as we see Casca and Nina hug each other. I love Isidro's expressions as well. They're so cool, aren't they? But yeah, let's get into the next one. Den of Evil. Yep, it sure is. Again, I actually think it was fun enough more evil before the demons took over these guys' bodies. Like I said, I'm quite glad that happened. Oh yeah, this poor guy. Oh, this poor guy. Jesus. That's nasty, isn't it? That looks like evil Ash's face from Army of Darkness. The Deadeye version. I watched the new Evil Dead a couple of days ago. Really good, really good. Kind of like it's kind of like the remake slash 2013 version. Not quite as gruesome. Pretty damn gruesome. Pretty damn gruesome. Yeah, really good movie actually. The performances, especially of the kind of main Deadeye, was absolutely brilliant. Like with Berserk though, there's a little bit of weirdness I did find with the, maybe not weirdness, but it was a bit too brutal with some of the characters. I won't go into spoilers, but I know that sounds funny me saying that, but it to some characters it was a bit too brutal personally. Even though I said it's not as brutal as the 2013 one. The 2013 one had all kind of adult cast, that's the thing. I felt a little bit more brutal, I think. Yeah, this is a horrible fate, isn't it? Getting your whole face fucking eaten off like that. He's still alive as well, this guy. This guy's still alive. This must be so painful. Oh, your exposed flesh like that to the air. Even just like a kind of bit of wind would probably hurt like hell, I imagine. Brushing across your face. Damn, that is awful. Look at this guy, he's just getting sat on. He's having the time of his life, this demon, isn't he? Jesus Christ. It's quite funny as well. It's almost like these guys have been taken over by demons, but it's almost like these quite poetic in a way. Like these are the way the Holy Iron Chain Knights slash the religion kind of sees these people anyway. They see them as these kind of demons, don't they? These heretic kind of swine. So you get what you ask for, if you know what I'm saying. They got what they expected these guys to be. It's quite poetic in that way, isn't it? But like I said, I feel like the human versions of these guys was actually maybe even scarier. Maybe even worse. Hey! What? What are they? Dave? Just people getting torn up left and right. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ, look at that. And another guy's eyes getting... Oh, and then his face getting bitten off. Again, these guys are very much alive. Imagine feeling that. Fuck it, that's horrible, isn't it? What's with these people? See this? They still think they're people. Jesus Christ. Yay! Wow! Let's go, Biggin. Farney's just frozen again. Vice Commander Azan. Good job, bro. Keep seeing all these chimpos. Azan, what's... doing a lot of that, hasn't he? Doing a lot of Herm and Haren. Old Azan. I hear the heretics use various drugs in their bizarre rituals. Is that what's going on here? Perhaps among them are some that transform men into beasts such as these. Drugs, of course. Exercise caution. They seem to possess several times the strength of ordinary men. Oh god, what's happened here? Drugs. Is it really? Oh, is that a look in the past? Okay. Say. This feeling. It's like that time. Yeah, Farnese recognises this a little bit. Dora! Really got some power in his throws, hasn't he, Isidro? Taking down demons like this. Yeah, fucking hell, look at that. 126 kilometers an hour. That's like professional. I mean, I'm really not interested in baseball or anything. But it's probably as fast as a baseball or a cricket thrower's throw, right? That's amazing. How hard I can kick a football? Probably at about, I'll probably say around max, probably about 60 miles per hour. Probably around that area. So yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yee! Gross. That thing at me. Don't you wave. Oh, is that actually read like you would in English? Don't you wave that thing at me. You can see it swinging there. It's even got a sound effect. Wow. I'm gonna try and not censor them because there's so many. But like I mentioned a few times, the only time I've ever had an issue with uploading a Berserk video is that horse fucking chimpo with Farnese. So they're the real issue. Boobs down below of a woman, absolutely fine. Anything to do with a dick gets hit by YouTube. Head splitting miracle throw. He's got his own moves now, hey? Yeah. What the hell's going on though? Things got crazy all of a sudden. Earlier it looked like the smoke swooped down on them like it was alive. Then suddenly, that's a really cool image, isn't it? Kind of snaking down. More people get eaten. The witch hunters came busting in. This could mean big trouble. No, wait. All that could run interference while I snatch the girls. Eek. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's happening with them? They're lucky not to be in any action, considering what the hell's going on, but it looks like they might just be so here. You damn degenerate. My ambition. Yeah. Boot him in the nose. Let's go, Isidro. Running on their heads. like a game of Frogger. I used to love playing that game as well as a kid. I always have this one game. I I think I brought up a few times. This one game, I just can't remember the name of it for the sake of me. I can't even really remember what you've done in it, but it was like, I really loved it. I never even played it that much. I had the game, I loved it. I never played it that much, and I must have lost it because I've even tried looking up every game on the kind of I think it was a PS2 game. I'm not 100% sure. But I've even tried looking up every game on PlayStation 2, but there's just so many. I've never actually been able to kind of go through this, and I don't know it by name, so kind of useless. But I've always tried finding it. I know it wasn't the best game ever, but I loved it. Again, I can't really remember much about it. I think you like played as like a dragon or something. It wasn't Spyro. I really do like Spyro though as well. Spyro's great, but it's reasonably similar to Spyro, but I can't remember for the life of me. I don't think it was any like critically acclaimed or anything. It was probably just a random kind of £2, £3 game. But I wanna know what it was. I've been wanting to know what it was for years. Hopefully I will at some point. Yeah, man, so doing Frogger on their heads. Am I gonna die? I mean, the chances have gone up exponentially now, haven't they? As he takes down the lump. Doesn't even have to use a sword yet. I thought that was it. Oh. Sup? Who's the monkey? Why you gotta say that? Why they always gotta say that? Alright, I'm gonna stop doing sound effects. There's too many sound effects going on. Come on, girls. Let's run for it. Who are you? I'm Isidro. Details can wait. Ugh. Thanks. Look at him trying to hide himself. It gives that's really nice of him, isn't it? Giving her his jacket. Crap. We can't get to the mouth through that huge mess. What do we do? Make haste, please. These guys are trying to crawl into some hole. Oh crap. They're going for the same hole. Quickly! The thorns are catching. The horns are catching, sorry. Ugh, leave that thing here. There's something in there. There's something in the darkness right here, isn't there? Oh crap. This is the thing that's been watching this whole time. It's actually like a thing. I thought it was again maybe some kind of clairvoyance or something along those lines. Some kind of power that gave like a god hand or something the ability to watch over something or something like that, but like a stinger. We'll see more in a second, but I don't know about the horns. Fuck this guy over. Imagine still wearing this thing during this situation. This guy, we've never seen this guy take it off. Do you reckon this is the same guy we see in the Mother Sluggers? What's going on my door? Keeps making a weird noise. Do you reckon that's the same guy that we saw ages ago? Take the fucking mask off, my dude. You're literally in a life or death situation. Like, it hasn't even. They haven't even cut his eyes off, have they? How are you seeing? How are you seeing? What is this? A weird tentacle. Just a little poke Looks like it's got some kind of liquid, maybe some kind of poison or something. Just a little poke in the heart. Help me! Say what? What is that then? Is it someone? I was so pissed because I had no idea who this was. I feel like it was someone we knew, but I guess it's maybe not. Oh crap, did he get demonified? Demonified? What? I think so. Yeah, he did. I was struggling to see what that was, but that's just his goat head right there. Looking at some weird body. Strange, some kind of leg arm. Bloody hell. Bit of Isidro's reaction right there as well. Jesus Christ. They love eating face, don't they, these demons? Oh, look at this one. Cut right in the head, split open, brain hanging out. Lady Farnies, is it impossible to capture these people alive? It fucking sure is. Should not be thinking about that right now. Nice that he is. Shows that he's a really good guy, if we didn't already know that. But during this situation, you've got to survive, haven't you? No matter what. Perhaps it would be better to withdraw and wait for them to regain their right minds. Well spoken. Aye, a child? Why is a child in a place like... Oh god, is this the goat guy? Did he actually get turned into a goat? A demon goat? Holy crap. Their fucking heads caved in. You know, they love the squirting eyeballs. Indeed. Pretty damn cool design as well, isn't it? Animals' eyes are quite creepy, aren't they? Animal eyes are quite creepy. But yeah, look at this fucker. He actually looking like Satan now, isn't he? He actually is looking like Satan. Those legs. Bloody hell. Really cool design. Pretty massive as well, isn't he? Yeah, very much so. Look how far Farnies is looking up. Oh damn. Man got horned. Oh boy. As an absolute beast in this situation, isn't it? How the only person that could really do anything about this, I think, is I forget his name, but the big man. But even then, I'm not even sure he's actually that good at fighting. He's just quite big, isn't he? I mean, he kept up with an injured Guts, but again, it was an injured Guts. But we've seen an injured Guts do a lot before. So, again, it's hard to kind of judge. They're out here fucking up all sorts of animals at Berserk, aren't they? they love defiling animals, making them demons. All the best ones as well. Dogs. Goats, horses. Anything they can get their bloody hands on. Monster? Insects as well. We saw a bunch of insects. It's a real monster. Then these are all really... What in? It's the same. Certainly is, Farnies. The same as that night. There's another one with his head split open. Okay, I love this one's smile. Grinning away. Having the time of his life. God. Aren't you guys knights? Stand your ground and fight, cowards. Yeah, they're not real knights, are they? They think being a knight is having a horse, as we fucking saw earlier. Oh, I can't zoom in for some reason, so I'm just going to reload. But yeah, as I said, I think having a knight, being a knight just means having a horse, so that just goes to show how much of a knight these guys are. How much of knights, how would you even say that? How much of a knight you are, how much of knights these guys are. I don't know. I don't know how you'd word that. What happens here though? They're getting squished. They lose Casca. Elaine! Oh dear. Phew. Look at this fucking guy. Ooh, it's cold. Man's complaining about the weather right now. What a time to be in full armour. Could sure use a strong drink. That's the thing, armour, it looks big and it looks like it'd be warm, but it is just metal, isn't it? So it doesn't really warm you up. Doesn't really warm me up at all. Sounds like it's really rough in there. What's wrong, guide? You're so gloomy. You feel guilty for squealing? Someone you know down there? I mean, I think it's a mixture of things, isn't it? It probably does feel a bit guilty. Squealing on his on Nina. Can't imagine he feels guilty for the other rat bastards down there. But that, and he's probably a little scared to be here again, honestly, considering his experience last time. Well, it's just as well. The weak have their own way of living. It's better than always being eaten by the strong. Not that nobles like me should say it. We eat so much. That is one of the most pretentious things. This guy, he's getting eaten, isn't he? This guy's getting eaten. Hey, you'll catch a cold if you fall asleep here. So that's Puck flying by. Did something just pass us by? You still half asleep? Maybe. Got flying guts. Ooh. Guts have got the ability to fly now. Hey, that's. It just jumps by them. Look how ferocious these things look here. That's a really cool shot, isn't it? Elaine! Bastards! Ugh. You ugly bastard. Schlop. What a lovely sound effect. Which? Mingle with. Become family. Oh, really? I did just see this post on here saying, could you not get raped for more than 5 minutes? It seems to happen a lot to Casca, doesn't it? What's, oh, there's the snake dick. Is that always like that then? No, I don't think so. I think it was a bit of an illusion the first time, wasn't it? But it actually has turned into that this time. Let's get that off the screen. Which mingle with, become family. Weirdness is this? Become family. What weirdness is this from a demon? Is this like some of his human kind of thoughts? No, I wouldn't have thought so, because this guy's a degenerate. Although he says which. So maybe this is his human thoughts. Probably because it's in line with what he was doing as a human, I guess. Perverted mind. Yeah, let's eagerly await Guts's introduction down here. This is where I'll be ending off today. Yeah, unfortunately, no beatdown from Guts, but hopefully we'll get to see that in the next chapters. Do let me know what you guys think of these ones though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys liked, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. Again, some interesting stuff today, a lot of action, of course, a lot of, like I mentioned in the intro, a lot of everything kind of convulging down in this kind of sex dungeon. Isidro, like, awesome again today, him and Puck as usual, really great chemistry with those two. Really nice action sequences again. Like I said, the some of the demons and some of the gore here was brilliant, wasn't it? Especially the faces getting eaten off. That was absolutely brutal, wasn't it? But yeah, can't wait to see Guts flying in as the White Knight that he is. Still begs the question as to what this is. Still, that's a question. I thought we might see during this point, but we know it's an actual thing now, which is at least something for me. At least it doesn't make me go crazy thinking that's someone we know. Although it might still be someone we know. This might even be This might even be Mozgus. I kind of doubt it, but it might be Mozgus demonizing these people with a little tentacle or something. Who knows? Who knows? We know it's a demon of sorts, but who? Is it maybe a femto? Is it? Fuck knows. Still got more of an idea, but still no idea. But yeah, some really good moments there, wasn't there? So yeah, again, let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comment section, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.